Hello everyone. Welcome back to Unday Radar Talks. Medical Properties Trust shares opened higher and ended lower on Friday. After 9 trading days, trading volume increased again. The intraday increase was as high as 6.7%, but at the close it was only 0.62%. The stock hit $5 for the second time on Friday after suffering a nearly 42% plunge in January. The last time it reached this level was on April 15th, and it opened high and moved low that day. It seems that there is a lot of resistance in this position. However, the turnover rate on Friday was 3.56%, which was much lower than the previous 9.64%, and the trading volume was less than half that before. So does this kind of price action mean a rise or a fall next? Let's take a look at the stock's trading volume and price relationship on Friday. We can see from the 10-minute chart that the stock rose rapidly after opening, but then fell rapidly. Then the stock price continued to fall slowly until the close, and the short sellers always took the initiative. Within 3 hours after the opening, the stock accounted for almost the entire day's trading volume, and the trading volume at the last minute was also enlarged compared to the previous trading days. As of Friday's close, 21 million shares had been traded, nearly double the previous day's volume. It feels like the bears are selling in a planned way to suppress the price. Let's take a look at the stock's capital flow data for the last 5 trading days. Data shows that although the stock price fluctuated upward in the last 5 trading days, the stock's net outflows exceeded $10 million, while its net inflows exceeded $7 million. It is worth noting that the stock price rose 4.54% on Thursday, but there was a net outflow of $5 million. However, observing the price trend in the last 15 trading days, we found that the stock price has always fluctuated between $4.40 and $4.80, with a large number of funds and stocks concentrated here. From this point of view, the amount of capital outflows in the last 5 trading days is not large. Let's take a look at the position cost distribution of the stock. Since the stock rose nearly 20% on April 15th, a large amount of profit-taking has accumulated at the bottom of the stock. Data shows that as of May 3rd, the stock's position profit margin has reached as high as 94.82%, which also explains why there was a large amount of selling on Friday. Some investors think current prices are a bit high, but we also see a large number of positions accumulated in the last 15 trading days. As the price moves, there are fewer and fewer profit-making positions at the bottom, the selling slowly weakens, and the positions slowly move up. The stock price may continue to fluctuate between $4.40 and $4.80. Let's take a look at the industry sector. We saw stocks of companies in the same industry performing well overall on Friday. Welltower fell 0.28%, Ventas gained 1.23%, Healthpeak Properties gained 0.53%, and Omega Healthcare Investors gained 0.22%. However, it is worth noting that the stocks in the same industry also encountered short selling when the market opened on Friday, and most of the stocks in the industry have reached recent highs, so the industry may fluctuate downward next week. Let's take a look at the broad market indexes. The 3 major indexes all opened more than 1% higher on Friday, but lacked momentum for gains. Prices fell sharply shortly after the opening. The Dow Jones has retraced to a minimum of 0.78%, and the S&P 500 has retraced to a minimum of 0.77%. By the close, the S&P 500 was up 1.26%, Dow Jones was up 1.18%, and the Nasdaq Composite was up 1.99%. I don't expect the broad market indexes to fall sharply immediately after hitting recent highs, as I don't see much money exiting the market. But it is also clear that the rise lacks momentum and investor confidence is lacking. Of course, this is also related to the fact that some companies' quarterly results did not meet expectations, causing their stock prices to plummet, and the recent news about interest rates from the Federal Reserve. A certain amount of profit has been accumulated at the recent bottom. If some institutional or individual investors choose to sell stocks at this position, it may cause the market index to fall slightly. About Medical Properties Trust share price forecast. I think the stock could drop lower next week, but not crash. It could drop to $4.40, the recent low, before reversing higher. Because the stock failed to reach the $5 position twice, it is obvious that there is great resistance at this position. Considering the current market conditions, a decline is possible, and it is not recommended to buy now. That's it. This is my analysis. If you have different ideas, please leave a message below. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, please give a thumbs up and click the subscribe button. See you in the next video.